My name is Yuri Volkovsky from Sofia University, Bulgaria. I'm in a hard position now because what I'm interested is EU level, but what I know better is only the Bulgarian context. Anyway, I think that what we have to be interested in that particular discussion is EU level, because the base of our discussion is this communication. And in that respect, I'm very much interested in all of these national examples, national models of financing of culture and funding of culture. But what I'm trying to understand is what will be the real impact of this communication at cultural life in Europe? What will be the next steps? What will be the operationalization of this communication? And that is important for me. And every time we discussing concrete things like structural funds or other instruments of EU level, it's important, and I think we have to keep in that context. I really believe that this communication is not just one of the EU bureaucracy documents, and that this conference is not only some very smart discussion about the funding, art funding, but it's a sign of some shift of the thinking, and we now discussing how to support, as representatives of civil society, how to support this shift of the thinking and way of operating of EU institutions. Just to be more precise, I will go back to the Bulgarian context. In the Bulgarian context, let's very simplifying to say that we have three types of organization. First is, let's first talk about the creative sector, because in fact it is not recognized at all by the government and by the government documents. So there is no any strategy about the creative industry or cultural industry, so it doesn't exist. It exists, but the people do not recognize themselves like a sector, and the government do not have any specific policy. Then we have this a state subsidized sector, who is the government reduces these subsidies, and they are looking for new sources of funding, and they have to be more flexible, to rely more maybe on structural funds. I don't know, they're in some transition now. And also it's the same for the independent art sector, because it was very much supported from abroad for organizations like Source Center for the Arts, American Money, or Swiss Cultural Program, or any other kind of programs, but now they disappear from our region because they say, okay, Bulgaria and Romania, you are part of EU now, so you have to make money and to find money from EU. And the independent art sector also in a transition, looking for new sources of funding. So all of these three type of organization, they have to be very flexible, very innovative. And my question is how this communication changed the situation for this organization in Bulgaria. And also how all of these things written in the communication about need of capacity building, how it will be implemented. So maybe, and just one point of, which I think it's small detail. We somehow trying to explain to the independent art sector or the state subsidized organization that they have to develop some kind of business, cultural business, and it could be some part of their sources of funding. But usually the people in cultural sector, they have a different skills and different mindset from the people in the business field. So it's not so easy to do that. And of course, many other things, but I just trying to focus on this EU level. Thank you.